we found a German Shepherd by the side of the road. Swarms of flies circled around its head. A huge growth hung beneath its ear. After we left, I couldn't stop worrying about the dog, so I decided to go back and rescue it. We found the dog in the woods, still lying on the ground. When the dog stood up, we saw that the growth on its ear had already begun to rot. At that point, we managed to contact the dog's owner. The rescuers called the dog's owner from the scene. The owner was hesitant at first and demanded 3,000 yuan before agreeing to give up the dog. The two sides negotiated at the scene so the dog could be taken away for treatment. The rescuer offered to cover all the medical expenses and explained that the dog needed prompt treatment. Even after leaving, the rescuer couldn't stop worrying and decided to drive back to the scene once again. After asking around, the rescuer found the village, but the owner refused to meet with them. Even when the rescuer tried to negotiate the price, the owner still refused to give up the dog. On the way into the village, the rescuer saw the German Shepherd again. Despite being sick, the dog was still leading the way while herding cattle. Only after getting closer did the rescuer realize that a huge growth was hanging from the dog's neck and had become severely ulcerated. The rescuer found the owner and tried repeatedly to negotiate, hoping to buy the sick German Shepherd and take it in for treatment. The two sides remained at an impasse for a long time, but the dog needed prompt treatment. After repeated negotiations, the rescuer finally secured an opportunity for the dog to receive treatment. After the rescuer paid 1,500 yuan deposit, the owner finally agreed to let them take the German Shepherd away. By then, the dog was lying weakly by the roadside and needed to be rushed to a hospital for surgery. The rescuer brought over a vehicle and carefully lifted the dog into the back. After a long journey, the dog arrived safely at the animal hospital at 7:30 that evening. We prepared some food to help it regain its strength. Fortunately, it didn't refuse. The doctor immediately began an examination, focusing on the massive growth around its ear. It was caused by a badger bite that hadn't been treated in time, leading to severe tissue overgrowth and infection. The doctor determined that the base of the ear couldn't be saved, so about 1/3 of the ear would have to be removed during surgery. In addition to its severe ear injury, the dog was covered in countless ticks. The doctor removed a large number of ticks from its body and collected them in a test tube. The doctor drew blood for further testing, and the dog remained calm and cooperative throughout the procedure. By then, the dog was severely emaciated and could only lie weakly on the floor as it waited for surgery. During the preoperative preparations, the doctor began cleaning and disinfecting its badly injured ear. The doctor carefully cleaned the wound with tweezers to prepare it for surgery. The surgery was completed successfully. With its head wrapped in bandages, the dog lay quietly under a blanket while receiving an IV. Not long after surgery, the weak dog stood up on its own. Its spirits began to improve, and its eyes grew brighter. After making it through surgery, the dog had its first postoperative meal. In the kennel, it eagerly devoured the meat and eggs. Since it had just undergone surgery, it could only eat a small amount of egg yolk for the time being. Once it had recovered a little, it was taken outside for a walk. Although it was still unsteady, it could already stand up on its own. To help it regain its strength, the staff prepared a hearty meal. It immediately began wolfing down the food. After eating its fill, it finally curled up and peacefully fell asleep in the kennel.